I want to start by saying just how much I really love this fraternity. Just a shout out to the older brothers that came before me, to the brothers that were here during my time in college that made the experience really unforgettable and really changed my life. And then really most importantly to the next generation of Phi Gamma Delta at FIU. Thank you for helping put this dinner together. Thank you to Brimo and to Cheyenne and the grad chapter for making this happen. This is a really special night. This is a night where generations of Fijis get together. We get to reminisce, we get to meet new Fijis, we get to learn a lot, and we get to really enjoy each other to the fullest for one night. So very grateful to be here. One thing that I do want to highlight before we get into the Exiles toast, we're actually about a month post the 10-year anniversary of the passing of R. Kirk Landon. Without him, I don't think any of us would actually be in this room, and I don't think any of us would actually be friends or brothers. So I think it's worth giving his grace to him. And yeah, so most of the people in this room have experienced a pig dinner. Most of you have learned the history of it and have heard how kind of weird it sounds. But for the guys here that have never experienced an Exiles toast, I'll give you guys a little bit of a background to it. It was written in 1900 by Frank Norris. He was a graduate brother of the Delta Z chapter, California, Berkeley. He was invited to attend the dinner, which was typically held right before Thanksgiving, right before the big Stanford game. And at the time, he was working as a war correspondent in New York, so he was unable to attend. So instead of attending, he penned a toast to his brothers. And if you've never heard it, it's performed in a fake German accent. It's not real German. Phonetically, it's meant to be performed in English. And it's believed that basically this was influenced by a famous comic at the time called the Katzenjammer Kids, which had two main characters called Hans and Fritz. And basically it's believed that Frank Norris believed that their shenanigans and shithousery reminded him of his brothers back home. Remo mentioned this earlier. The annual dinner is held at the Poodle Dog restaurant in San Francisco. And throughout the toast, Frank Norris mentions the names of several of his brothers, some of their antics, including a Captain Sailfridge, who actually went on to lead the charge at San Juan Hill in the Spanish-American War. You'll also hear references to Shermans, which was a dance at Luntz Hall, or sewing circles, which was a common thing that women of the day would like to do, and the boys would kind of intrude on. So this, as Fijis do. So this is an Exiles toast. Roselle, New Jersey, November 1900, to the committee. Gesundheit, ach mein lieber friends. That note she gone today. You're dining at the Poodle, in the same old jolly way. Weil me, as Gott, du lieber Gott, I've set me down und wet that your kind invitation I cannot yet accept. Der Poodle, don't I know the place? Say blind mein Gesundheit und stand me by the pleasure. I find the house all right. The glassware I've gebroken there, the spoons I have gestolen, the whiskey Markowski have drunk from out the sugar bowl. Ah, those were days. The Shams, he knows. Und J-Lo, he knows it too. Und Alex Castro could remember just a little thing too. Und that boy Yanis, he's a little good of mine. He never sets a schooner down until he's drunk or dry. Und also Jesus, who always knows it all. Und Junior's a loaf of women. He leaves Sherman's and moves home. Und then, Hock the Vaterland, there is the soldier man. The terror of the Spaniards in their charge of San Juan. Their awful Captain Cameron, he's a howling martinet. When speaking to him, touch the cap, he loves the etiquette. Und Heinrich Brimo, he comes too, that quiet little boy. They calls him
Freund, the shoving circle's joy. Und Gabagi, he's the Schleimer. And he knows the history of every Fiji chapter in the land, from sea to sea. Und Vakim, und Bahama, they does a little stunts, falutin with the youngest set, each Saturday at lunch. Hi, all you grads, you lucky grads, who this Thanksgiving Day can stop at home. Just think of us, the exiles far, far away. There's Guzman in Geneva, and there's Ian in Paris, and Nava's gone to New Orleans, and in New York, there's me. And Takata's in St. Louis, and there's Renzo, God knows where. We sits and waits and watches, and we groan and tear out the hair. We reckons with the difference in their time. And everyone we says out loud, they have kicked off. The game has just begun. And we ain't here to see it played. And we ain't there to yell. And we ain't there to see the team just knock them into hell. Well, when you sit down again to eat that poodle lunch, George was trying to fancy that will meet you in the bunch. Link, stand up. It is the exiles toast. They'll meet you all today. We're back once more in the old place, and back again to stay. Stand up from east and west. We've come to be with you. We're dining at the poodle, just as we once used to do. This day we show our colors. And let all the egos scream. For we're dining at the poodle. And we're drinking to the team. Fraternally, Frank Norris.